Tuppence Magazine!
Welcome back to us here at Tuppence Magazine, and we are in Shiveria in Super Mario Odyssey, and we've just picked up all of the moons to be able to take on the race here. However, we're just going to show you how to win the race for starters, but also how to unlock it now that you've got all the barriers out of the way. So firstly, you just sort of jump down and head down this little slide, and you will find yourself in the kind of main race concourse. So once you get down here and down in the central area, you'll see sort of the king of Snow Kingdom sat on his little throne, and you can see there's not much else to do in here. You can see there's a little route up above, and there's nothing else really in here apart from maybe a few coins to pick up along the way. So once you've kind of done that, it's just a case of heading down into the main area and having a look around, and this is where the race is held, or where you get into the race, but it may not be immediately apparent how to get into the race and how to win the race, but if you chat with these guys, they will pretty much answer all your questions. And you can see they're kind of making a lot of mention of bounding, and they also tell you they need one more entrance for the race to be able to start it all off. So we're going to head out and try and find that entrant now. So when we go in here, you're trying to have a look around to see whether or not there's anything going on, and there's nothing behind those snow areas. So we're just going to head up here and see what there is in here. So if you keep heading around and come here to the right, you'll find a bit of a snow flurry, and beyond that you'll see there are a few purple coins. So apart from that, there's nothing else to do in here apart from try to find the dude that is meant to be racing, and it's this guy, and he looks pretty afraid, and it turns out that he doesn't want to race. However, once you've chatted to him, he removes his hands from his head, and you can suddenly take over him with Cappy. And there you can see how to control the bound, and that's really important. And we'll get into that when we start the race. So just sort of bound down here. There you go, that's the bounding. Just press B to bound, and then chat with the king, and you will start the race. So if you get in front of the king and chat with him, he'll start the race, and you'll start with a bit of a training session. Now, the training session is worth having a little go at, but it's not perfect for getting you into race condition. You really need to be able to see how fast the other racers are going to be able to understand how you're going to place. So here we are in the race itself. Now, we finished first in this, and we're going to show you how to finish first. So you can see there we're using the bounds to be able to bound forward, and you've got to time them. As soon as you land, you want to bound again. And we're close to the top three, but we're not quite at the top, and we're making a few mistakes there. Don't go off the course, stay on the course as much as possible and leverage the corners to be able to get ahead. Now we've got a really good bound going on there. You can see we're hitting it every single time with a perfect bound. And you know it's a perfect bound because you see the little golden sparkles. So we're kind of working up a bit more speed again, and now we're in first. So again, using those corners to be able to get around the corner kind of just about bosses it, and we can take the lead. So the last lap, we just need to get around this corner, get a few good bounds in. Now these obstacles make it a little bit difficult, and they can slow you down. So that kind of slowed us down, but if we can use the bound and cut corners as much as possible, then we should be able to finish in first. There we go, I've got a perfect bound. Just a bit of speed taken away from that kind of ledge there, but we just about finished in first. So it's all about the bound. Getting the timing of that right will mean you will get the Power Moon, and that is it. That's how to play and win the Bound Bowl Grand Prix. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like, comment and share as much as you can. Cheers, guys. Goodbye.
Tuppence Magazine!